Hey everyone, welcome to our guide on the 5 Keys to Mindful Loving, inspired by David Richo's profound book, How to Be an Adult in Relationships. Now, those of us who've been around the block a time or two, we know love isn't some fairy tale. It's about showing up, being present, and choosing to be real with each other, even when it's hard. So, if you're ready to ditch the fairy tales and dive into the real, messy, beautiful world of mindful loving, grab your favorite beverage, get cozy, and let's get started. The first key to mindful loving is attention. And it's a game changer, y'all. It's the secret ingredient that can transform your relationship from mundane to magical. It's about being fully present with your partner, like really present. Not just in body, but in mind and spirit too. Not just physically in the same room, but mentally and emotionally checked in. It's about sharing the same space and the same moment. It's about listening, and I mean truly listening, to understand, not just to respond. It's about making your partner feel heard and valued. Think about it. How often are we half listening to our partners while scrolling through our phones or mentally making a grocery list? It's a common trap we all fall into. It's so easy to slip into autopilot in our relationships, but attention is about bringing ourselves back to the present moment, back to our partners. It's about breaking the cycle of distraction. It's about putting down the phone, turning off the TV, and looking into your partner's eyes when they're talking. It's about making them feel like they are the most important person in the room. It's about noticing the little things about them, the way their eyes crinkle when they laugh, or the way they always squeeze your hand twice when they're nervous. These details matter. These small acts of attention, they might seem insignificant, but they speak volumes. They build a bridge of understanding and connection. They say, I see you, I hear you, you matter to me, and that's a powerful message to send. And that, my friends, is the foundation of a strong and loving connection. It's the glue that holds relationships together. So, how do we practice attention in our daily lives? Start small, make it a habit. Next time your partner is talking, consciously put aside your distractions and give them your full attention. Make eye contact, nod your head, ask clarifying questions, show them you care. The second key to mindful loving is acceptance. And let me tell you, this one can be a doozy. It's about embracing our partners for who they truly are, quirks, flaws, and all, without trying to change them. We're talking radical acceptance here, folks, because the truth is, we all have our imperfections, right? We all have those little things that drive our partners crazy, and they have theirs too. But it's in those imperfections that our humanity shines through. Trying to change our partners is like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's a recipe for frustration and resentment. But when we choose to accept our partners as they are, we create a space for love to flourish. It's about recognizing that our differences don't have to be deal breakers. They can actually be sources of growth and enrichment in our relationships. Acceptance doesn't mean we have to love every single thing about our partners. It's about recognizing that their flaws are part of what makes them unique and lovable. It's about letting go of the need to control and embracing the beauty of imperfection. So how do we cultivate acceptance in our relationships? Start by practicing compassion, both for your partner and for yourself. This brings us to our third key: appreciation. Now, this isn't just about saying thank you every now and then, although that's a great place to start. Appreciation runs deeper. It's about truly valuing our partners and recognizing the positive impact they have on our lives. It's about seeing them for who they are and what they bring into our world. It's about noticing and acknowledging the big and small things they do, not out of obligation, but out of genuine gratitude. These acts, whether grand gestures or simple daily tasks, deserve recognition. Think about it. When was the last time you told your partner how much you appreciate them? Not just for the chores they do, but for their presence in your life. And I don't mean just for doing the dishes or taking out the trash, but for who they are at their core, for their essence, their spirit, and their unique qualities, for their kindness, their sense of humor, their unwavering support. These are the traits that make them special and irreplaceable. In the busyness of life, it's easy to take our partners for granted. We often overlook the little things that make our relationship strong. We get caught up in routines, responsibilities, and to-do lists, and we forget to express our appreciation for the people who make our lives richer and more meaningful. It's crucial to break this cycle. But appreciation, my friends, is the lifeblood of a relationship. It's the glue that holds everything together. It's what keeps the spark alive and the love flowing. Without it, relationships can become stagnant and lose their vibrancy. So how can we make appreciation a regular practice in our relationships? It starts with mindfulness and intention. Start by making a conscious effort to notice the good in your partner. Make it a daily habit to look for the positives. Pay attention to the little things they do that make you smile, the way they make you feel loved and cared for. And then, tell them. Share your feelings openly and often. Don't let those feelings go unexpressed. Unspoken appreciation can lead to misunderstandings and distance. Write them a heartfelt note, send them a sweet text message, or simply tell them face to face how much you appreciate them. These small gestures can have a big impact. You can also express appreciation through acts of service. Doing something thoughtful for your partner shows that you care and are willing to put in the effort. Now, let's talk about affection, the fourth key to mindful loving. And no, this isn't just about physical intimacy, although that's definitely a part of it. Affection is about expressing love through physical touch, kind words, and thoughtful actions. It's about making our partners feel loved, cherished, and adored. Think about it. When was the last time you gave your partner a long, lingering hug? When was the last time you told them how much you loved them, just because? In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to let affection fall by the wayside. We get caught up in our routines and forget to nourish the emotional connection we have with our partners. But affection is the glue that holds relationships together. It's what creates a sense of safety, security, and deep bonding. It's what reminds us that we are loved, cherished, and desired. So how can we make affection a more prominent part of our relationships? It starts with being intentional. Make a conscious effort to incorporate more physical touch into your daily interactions with your partner. Hold hands, give hugs, cuddle on the couch, offer a back rub. And finally, the fifth key to mindful loving is allowance. And this one, well, it requires a certain level of courage, a willingness to let go of control and embrace the unknown. It's about stepping into a space of trust and vulnerability, where we allow our partners to be their true selves. Allowance is about granting our partners the freedom to be themselves, quirks, flaws, dreams, and all. It's about seeing them as whole individuals, not just extensions of ourselves. It's about respecting their autonomy and allowing them to live their lives fully, even if it looks different from what we might choose for them. This respect fosters a deeper connection and mutual understanding. We're talking about trusting that our partners are capable of making their own decisions, even if we don't always agree with them. This trust is the foundation of a healthy, loving relationship. It's about letting go of the need to control or change them and allowing them to be who they truly are. This acceptance can lead to a more harmonious and fulfilling relationship. Because the truth is, when we try to control our partners, we suffocate the love between us. We stifle their growth and our own, leading to a stagnant relationship. We create resentment, distance, and a whole lot of unnecessary conflict. This conflict can erode the very foundation of our relationship. But when we allow our partners the freedom to be themselves, we create a space for trust, respect, and deep, abiding love to flourish. This space is where true intimacy and connection can grow. Allowance doesn't mean we become doormats or that we condone harmful behavior. It means we set healthy boundaries while still respecting our partner's individuality. It simply means we trust our partners to make their own choices and live their own lives, even if those choices are different from our own. This trust is a gift we give to each other. So, how do we practice allowance in our relationships? It starts with open communication and a willingness to understand each other's perspectives. Start by recognizing that your partner is a separate individual with their own thoughts, feelings, and desires. Embrace this individuality and celebrate it. Well, there you have it, the 5 keys to mindful loving. Thank you for watching our guide on the 5 keys to mindful loving. I hope this video has given you some practical tools and insights to cultivate deeper, more fulfilling relationships in your own life. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on building healthy relationships. Remember, love is a verb, a practice, a choice we make every single day.